Altcoins are some of the hottest and fastest growing assets in the finance space, and I am loading up on everything that I can. Now, in this video, we're going to be talking about some of the best altcoins to buy now. We're going to be going over some of my favorite, some of the newest, including World Liberty Financial, and of course some new ones as well that aren't even launched. If it sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay, and if you go through and you look at altcoin news right now, you can see that Ethereum's correction and the rise of utility-driven altcoins, capital reallocation opportunities in 2026 are among us. Now, I'm not going to go through the entirety of this article. You guys can read the whole thing for yourself if you would like, but some of the key takeaways. Ethereum's 30 to 40% price correction to $3,500 coexists with institutional optimism as $27.6 billion ETF inflows in 64 public companies hold 2.7 million Ethereum. Now, I don't know if we're going to go all the way down to $3,500 Ethereum before this bull market peaks out. Clearly, I do expect a pullback during a bear market, but $3,500 seems a little far-fetched to me as cryptocurrencies are doing as well as they are right now. Now, you've got the Denkin and Pectra upgrades reducing layer 2 fees by 100x, but accelerated capital shifts to utility-driven tokens like Remedix and Kucoin. A 60-40 Ethereum altcoin allocation strategy balances Ethereum's 3.5% staking yields with high-conviction altcoins as XRP gains traction via $1.3 trillion Ripple ODL volume and regulatory clarity. And finally, the Federal Reserve rate cuts and Ethereum's reclassification as a utility token under U.S. Clarity and Genius Acts create favorable conditions for 2026 altcoin capital reallocation towards deflationary, real-world crypto projects. Guys, we've got the clarity. We've got the future. We've got institutions. Think about this. Only 64 public companies hold 2.7 million Ethereum right now. Imagine when it's a little bit of every company owning a little bit of every crypto, balancing their portfolios. We have such an opportunity on our hands right now, and as such, I continue to buy. Now, if we're looking at some of the top altcoins to buy now, clearly I think Ethereum, XRP, BNB, Solana, Tron, I love all of these altcoins. They are the blue chips that are out there. So looking at that, I do want to mention those top 4, top 5 altcoins right there as a diversified portfolio, right? The blue chip alts, they're doing phenomenally well, some of them with $100+ billion valuations. But looking beyond that, World Liberty Financial just launched this morning and is sitting right now at 25 cents. Now, I believe that pre-sale allocations were around the 5-cent mark. So anybody who got in during the pre-sale is doing phenomenally well at the moment, and they are currently taking some profits, as expected, guys. When you buy a token for 5-10 cents and it's trading at 20-30 cents, people will take profit on that investment. So if you're interested in grabbing this dip, you've got a link for KSEX and Kucoin down in the description below. Also BitUnix, but I prefer KSEX at this point here in the United States. International users obviously can use Kucoin. Very nice platform. I loved Kucoin while it was available here in the United States. But World Liberty Financial currently volatile, but falling as people take profit. Now, they were a little more reluctant to take profit this morning because gas fees were ridiculously high. But as they claim their WLFI tokens, and as this dip occurs, I believe that it's an excellent opportunity to load up, especially as some analysts believe that we could be hitting $1, right? Because of all of the money that was raised, $700+ million in its ICO, and then another $1.5 billion from a NASDAQ-listed company creating a treasury. So, a lot of opportunity in World Liberty Financial. Now, next on the list, obviously you've got the blue chips out there. I own all of those that I mentioned. I do own a little bit of World Liberty Financial out on KSEX already, but I do plan on holding DeFi as well. And then from there, I'm also buying into Bitcoin Hyper. Guys, Bitcoin Hyper is still in its ICO stages. It's already done $13.2 million in its ICO activity. But what these guys are doing is building a layer 2 network for Bitcoin. And that layer 2 network for Bitcoin could really bring a lot of utility to the Bitcoin network. Right now, if you're transacting on Bitcoin, not only is it expensive, but it's slow. And that's one of the reasons people use it as a store of value. If you're going to be able to go in there and bridge your Bitcoin to Bitcoin Hyper, transact on a layer 2, get that information validated back on the Bitcoin network, and of course withdraw whenever you would like, that could create a lot of utility and a lot of use case scenarios for Bitcoin transactions. So if you're interested in learning a little bit more about Bitcoin Hyper, you've got that link down in the description below. It's going to pull you up to this website right here, and from there you can learn everything that you need before making your decision on what to do. They've got a frequently asked questions page down at the bottom. They've got their X account, their Telegram account. Go out there, connect with them, get your questions answered, all of that good stuff. But do not miss the opportunity that is ahead of us. And right now, with investors literally showing fear, we've got so much room to run to the upside. And because of that, I continue to buy. I want to know what you guys are interested in. Let me know down in the comments below. And until the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.